Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today I would like to talk about our library management system with membership tier. As everyone knows, libraries are the heart of knowledge, but many are still held back by manual system, lost record and inefficient workflows. It's time for a change. Our library management system with membership tiers is an innovative solution designed to digitize and automate traditional library operations. Our library management system combines powerful automation with a unique user-focused approach to make managing and borrowing books easier than ever before. The system also provides users with membership tiers that offer various benefits based on the chosen tiers. Whether you are a casual reader or a dedicated researcher, our system adapts to you. Basic members get the essential, while premium members unlock higher borrowing limits, extended deadlines, and exclusive access to our digital ebook archive. We are not just managing books, we are empowering readers and simplifying administration through technology.
Next, we move to the objective of our project. First, our goal is to improve the efficiency of library management by providing a centralized platform to manage user data, membership details, and borrowing history. Then, we aim to organize book and user information systematically by storing data in a structured system to avoid disorganized data and find information easily. This project aims to reduce manual error in library operations by using the system instead of manual work and includes validation checks in the system. Lastly, to provide better library activity tracking by recording user activities and transactions to generate accurate history logs.
So let's move to the next part, which is how to use the system. So first thing first is user need to log in using their name and identification number so that the system will check either the user has an existing membership records or not. So we have two membership tiers with their own benefits. User with basic membership can borrow up to 2 books with standard borrowing duration within 7 days, while user with premium membership can borrow up to 5 books with longer borrowing duration within 14 days. Next is borrowing and returning process. User needs to enter a book titles and author name so that the system can check book availability. So if valid, book is successfully borrowed. Next is late return fine system. If the book is written after the due date, the system will calculate the fine based on number of late days and display the total fine to the user. For the example, fine 1 ringgit per day late. Last thing for this part is system control. The system will update book status either is available or borrowed, borrow record, and fine if any. So next part is system output. So here's the list of the output of the system, which is login output, book list output, search output, borrowing output, return output, membership output, fine output, and error output.
Now, let's proceed to OOP concept and how they are being applied in this project. First things first, what is OOP? OOP stands for Object Oriented Programming, is a programming paradigm based on objects that contain data and code. It used to organizes software design around data rather than logic to make a very complex code much easier to maintain, reuse, and also construct. So there are four core principles, which are encapsulation, that means where we combine data and methods to restrict the access. As the second one is abstraction. Abstraction is when we hide the complexity of the code and only shows the essential features so we won't get confused. And the third one is inheritance, where we let the classes to be reuse its property from another classes. And last but not least is polymorphism. It allows one interface for different object types. For this programming project, we will be using some few additional features, which are array of objects. We are using array of objects to create an array of books and member as its object to allow the system to manage many records efficiently and giving access to use loops and also to improve the data organization. The second one is where we start to using OOP core principle, which is encapsulation. We use this to keep the data private inside of the class, and it can only be accessed using the public method. It prevents the direct modification of data and helps to maintain data accuracy and security. The third one is where we use abstraction. We use this to hide the complexity of internal processes and show the essential functions only. For example, when the borrow book function. And users don't need to know this kind of thing and how it works inside of the programming. It makes the coding easier to understand. And the fourth one is another support feature, which is association. We use this to show relationship between the member and a book. The object interacts. It's like when a member borrows a book and or they are returning the books. And this is to keep classes separated but also connected to each other. This to improve the system structure of our programming. The next one is inheritance. This is also one of the core principle, if you can recall. This is where the non-member and the premium member inherit from member, and where we reuses the common attributes and methods to reduce the code duplication and make it easier to maintain. The sixth one is polymorphism, which is the last core principle of OOP. This is so that the same function can work differently for different members. For example, the borrow book function again, it has its own limits. This is to increase the flexibility of each function and to simplify the code usage. As for the last two features are support features. The first one is exception handling. It is to handle the errors, as the name is, which is to handle errors like invalid input, unavailable books, and so much more. This is to prevent the program from crashing and to improve its reliability. This will provide the user-friendly message telling them that the book is unavailable or that their input is invalid. Last but not least is the security element. This is to invalidate or to validate the user input. It runs a restricting program and access to certain functions to protect the system data. This is to ensure safety and so that the members' privacy won't be accessed easily by other people outside. And that's it. Thank you.